Hello, hello, and happy Sunday, everybody. Hello. Welcome, Pat Moss. Hi, darling. Oh my gosh, Auntie Jean's not going to be happy that you beat her in here, but I don't see her yet. So, welcome. You are the early bird. I'm going to start writing the names down as you all come in because today is the afternoon cuppa, which means you get a message. So let's get everybody else on board and get them in here and ready to just have fun together. Thank you for calling in our Auntie Jean. I did send her the link, and so hopefully that'll get her in here with us, along with all of our other P's. So I'm going to start by doing the heart brain and just really going into the beautiful energy, connecting the heart to the mind, to the divine. So take a breath in and release it slowly. Breathe in again, that beautiful love energy. Love is what comes to us from the divine. It's what we're made of. It's what we shine forth into the world. So when we connect the heart to the mind, we realize that we are love. We're pure love. And we realize how loved we are. So then we go and give gratitude to the Creator. So it's heart, mind, to the divine. And then breathe it out, release, and come back here. So I don't know where everyone is, but Pat, I'm going to go ahead and get a message for you. And let's see what the angels have to say to you today. And there's our Andrea. Good afternoon, darling. I started to say morning. It's just now noon here where I am, and the snow is gone. All the snow, well, not all the snow, but most of the snow that was outside. You all got to see some of the beauty of that this week when I would come on live. It's gone, and it's back to normal. The temperature's raising up. It's 51 degrees outside now, so it makes me happy that we're getting warmer weather. I woke up to 30s though, so that's not always fun to wake up and be cold and have to crawl out from under the covers into a cold house. But I'm not complaining because I'm in an area that I love and really connect in with where I'm at here in the Rockies. Auntie Jean did come in. See that, Pat? We both called her in here and she arrived. And I'm writing your name instead of her name. That doesn't work so well. Kathy Hand, hi, darling. Thank you for sharing this out. Thank you for being here. So let me pull a card for Pat. She was the first one in. She was the early bird. And Pat, your card is your gift. In a misty dawn, bathed in golden light, bestow a gift, the gift of you. Open your heart with authenticity and listen. Hear the stories of others and listen yet deeper. Extend your hands as a friend, a confidant, a partner. Share in your abundance, share in your support. Is it kindness that you can provide? Is it a helping hand? Feel the golden energy flow of caring from you to another, from the universe to all, with intention. Add to the beauty of this golden light. Offer yourself unto this world. Make a difference in the life of another. And you certainly do that, Pat Moss, so I'm not surprised this card is coming up for you. You are a gift to the world. And I know, especially to those sweet grandchildren of yours. So thank you. Thank you. This is a gratitude for you for being a gift in the world. I really appreciate you, and I know those in your family appreciate you. Oh, look at you, Auntie Jean. You had to wait on Pat to get in here first. You're so sweet. But anyway, I'm glad you're here. Jennifer Langren, welcome. Thank you for being here, Jen. And Katrin Kovacs. So, all right. So I'm doing the pony cards today and seeing if the angels have a message to go along with what the ponies have to say to you. And the next one in is Andrea Gregg. Andrea, it was so good to see you yesterday in class. You just bring so much with your energy when you come into any venue, any place that's happening, and you show up. Your energy shows up beautifully, and this card just popped right out of here for you. And it is called The Wild Waves of Life. Oh, Pat, I'm so glad you resonated with your card. Yeah, you definitely are a gift to the world. I know that. So, Andrea, like tumultuous seas, the wild waves of life will always lead to calmer waters. We are given inner strength to master these wild moments in the rhythm and flow of life. The lessons that present themselves along the way bring growth and meaning. They expand our boundaries to new ways of being. So let the waters test you. Trust in riding the edge, for it will lead you to new heights. Live into the crest of the wave. Oh, I love that. Live into the crest of the wave. You know, I did the silent meditation with Dr. Ruth Anderson this morning, and I always pick a video and some calm music to play during that meditation. And today it was an ocean, but it was the calmest waves. They were just flowing in so beautifully to the shore. And then there were the waves out deeper into the ocean that were higher. And I see that with you, Andrea. I see you on that crest of the wave. I see you just really being your magnificent self. And then when you flow that energy, it flows so smoothly and so beautifully to whoever is there to receive from you. So thank you, Andrea. Thank you for being a part of our family and being such a beautiful, calming influence on all of us as you ride those crests and ride the bigger waves of life that could toss you about, but you ride them with ease and grace. Oh, thank you for your words, Andrea. Julie Kiss. Hello, hello, dear Julie. And our Joanne showed up. Hello, Joanne. Thank you for coming in. And I hope everybody's doing well today. Just do a little check-in if you would, and let us know if things are okay with you, or if you need our prayers, if you need our support. We'd love to know that as well. So I'm going to Auntie Jean Lorio. You're next. Let's see what the angels have to say to you today. What card will Auntie get? What does she need to know for her best and highest good today? And it is the Circles of Life. I love this card. I love the energy of circles. Everything goes in circles. And before I really came into my power, my divine power, as an authentic soul showing up and shining my light, I did a lot of thinking about circles and the circular motion that we go through in life. Everything comes full circle, everything. And that's what I realized. And so let's see what they're saying to you about that. We move through the circles of our lives each hour, each day, each season, each year, and I think each decade. With each new cycle, we add more experiences and leave old experiences behind. The beautiful patterns that weave their presence into your being become the very essence of you. These gifts are ever evolving and never still. Stop and feel the flow of this energy as it moves through your body today. These wheels of life move at different speeds and change in size and color. They represent relationships, personal growth, family, career, and community. Consider which cycles are most alive in your world, which resonate most strongly in this moment. How do these circles of life influence the patterns that you feel? I love this card for you, Jean. You know, Ruth and I, as I mentioned, did that meditation this morning. And one thing that came out of that meditation is that we operate based on what we know in any given moment. So, what that means is if we expand our consciousness, if we become more aware of other like minded souls that are maybe showing us a different perspective, or we read something and we understand life more fully, then we're going to operate at a different level. And that's what I see for you, Jean. I see so much soul expansion that has happened. And I see you really becoming that being that you came here to be, the teacher, the guru, the friend, the absolute acceptance is what you are. You accept people, you don't judge, and you're learning more and more how to focus on what is just an openness that everyone can see, that we're all here, we're the same, and we're leading each other into the best we can be. So as you open up to that, your circle will expand. Your circle will also shift and change, and it won't be the same old, same old. So I see that for you, and that's what the angels are showing, that you are in an expansion mode. All right, so Kathy received the book, The Inside Effects, today. It's very fun. We're celebrating Bob's 61st birthday today and made a baked brioche French toast this morning with blueberry lemon sauce and powdered sugar. That sounds yum. And then lasagna, a chocolate chip bundt cake. Oh my goodness, girl, we're coming to your house. Everybody, let's just pack up and go to Maryland. And happy birthday to Bob. And I hope it's an amazing day for you and that things are looking up and going wonderfully for you. So, Kathy, you are next to receive a message. And let's see what the angels have to say to you. Your vibration's very high, and they're loving that. I'm loving it as well. So thank you for being here with us today. All right. So what do the angels want Kathy Hand to know today? And Bob, let's get a message for Bob today. How about a Bob birthday message? All right. So the message for, oh, they came out together. Look at that. The two cards just were not going to be separated. So let's see what they have to say after I take a sip of my tea. Oh, I know, Kathy. It would be so much fun, wouldn't it? A gathering, and your place is so beautiful. So we're just going to virtually gather with you today and enjoy all that good stuff. Okay. My yummy tea aside, and see which one of these is Kathy's. It's going to be this one for Kathy. The Fire of Passion. Kathy lives in Maryland, and it's a beautiful place there. I've been there a couple of times. In passion, our hearts lead the way, making the impossible possible. With light and brilliance abound, passion unleashes your soul's deepest desires. Be fully in love with your world today. Live wildly in your passions. Allow your body to dance freely to the beautiful, spiraling, and uplifting energy that passion creates. The colors of passion stream from your world to others, gifting new possibilities in their paths as well as your own. for passion is contagious. This exponentially growing and spiraling flow of energy makes our world a better place. It shifts the global consciousness toward empowerment and fulfillment, making a difference to many. And it starts with you today. Merely play in your passion, whatever it may be. So, Kathy, what a beautiful message for you today. And I feel like this message came to you because you've had a shift and you have shifted your energy into one of acceptance and joy and love. And I love that for you. So keep that fire burning, keep the passion going, because we're all going to benefit from it. That's the message. So for Bob, your message is across the universe. Trotting through the solar system, this primitive pony will take your heart to new unknowns. There is a universal flow that feeds our souls and fills our bodies and minds with knowingness and strength. Today, consider where you might venture into the unknown. As energy flows from the far expanses of our universe around our globe into your little corner of the earth there in Maryland, you can feel the gifts into your body and dance with your heart. If you follow that stream of energy back to that expansive source, you will find a life-giving rhythm which leads to new heights. Follow that stream. Consider the possibilities and trot into new opportunities. They await you. You only need become aware and give yourself permission to see what is there. Oh my goodness, Bob, something new showing up for you. This is what I hear. This is what they're showing is when you feel the nudge, and that's what it's talking about. When spirit's nudging you and wanting you to see something, pay attention, follow the stream, follow that nudge, and it will show you exactly what it is that's showing up for you. There's something new, there's something big, because this is a big vision here. And so whatever's coming to you, happy birthday, and enjoy it, whatever that might look like. And Kathy rediscovered her love of baking. I love that. And Bob is in total need of a change in his life's direction. Awesome messages for both of us. I love that. The title for Bob is Across the Universe. Across the Universe, and it's the little pony that's trotting along all by itself across the vast universe. And let's see what Auntie Jean had to say here. She says, you won't believe this, but yesterday I realized I hadn't changed my card for about 3 weeks. So I picked a card. I drew that exact card. I just love you and the angels. Spirit is so in sync. Thank you so much. You know, you can't make this stuff up, Auntie Jean. You were meant to hear that message and to pay attention to it. So thank you for sharing that and sharing the confirmation that what we do, you know, sometimes people see cards being drawn or messages being given and they poo-poo it and they're like, that's not real. You're making it up. It's just what you want to say. You can't make this stuff up when there is a synchronicity like that happens. So thank you for sharing that. All right, so Jennifer, let's get a card out for you. And Jennifer's wishing Bob a happy birthday. I love that. All right, Jen, yours is Where Spirit Meets Intuition. Spirit, the source of all life, surrounds you in beauty, flowing through you and guiding you in the here and now and forever. Spirit breathes life into all. connecting the very souls of every living being, intertwining our paths as it should. Your intuition intimately knows spirit. She has an inner knowingness that has been there since you were a small child. She interprets the great messages of spirit. Ignite your intuition's inner knowingness and listen to the answers in your heart. Jennifer, I love this message for you. Your intuition is really high, and so they want you to work with it. Work with what you are hearing inside of you. That's your intuition. That's what you're tapping into, is your higher self working with you, teaching you, showing you things. So what are they showing you? Just sit with them, sit in silence and say, what do I need to know? What do I need to know in this very moment? I do that all the time. Every day when I sit with the angels, and especially when I do the angel messages at night, what do I need to know? Show me. Show me, angels. Teach me. Work with me and help me to see and help me raise my frequency so that I can raise my intuition. And you love that? I do too. I love it for you. Oh, Bob's watching NASCAR on his birthday. Well, it's not his birthday, but his birthday celebration. So enjoy, Bob. We love you. Thank you for being a part of our family. All right, Catherine Kovacs, you are next. So let's see what's going on there. And while I'm pulling this card, I'm just reminded to remind you that tomorrow is the launch of Midnight Calls and Dawn Arises. It's time. Tomorrow it will be unveiled. It will be ready for purchase on Amazon. You can already pre-order the Kindle version, which many people have already told me they've done that, and then you will get it tomorrow. So thank you to all that are supporting Midnight Calls, and thank you that the angels have guided this to be with us, for us to have as a tool. It is a tool. And every day, if you want more messages from them, you just open the book, open it to any page. In the very beginning of the book, I've got a card here, but I want to share. In the very front of the book, I put it in the front this year, is a listing of all the messages. So it looks like this. And what I suggest, well, I really love the idea of just opening it to a message. But as you look through the titles of these messages, see if something pops out at you. See if you see something that says, keep on keeping on. Let me go see what that's all about. So then you go, they're in alphabetical order. So you go to keep on keeping on. And you read the angel message. And it's talking about challenges and pushing through those challenges and the hardships of life, and how we achieve so much when we just keep on keeping on. So I love this book. I hope that you love it as well, and I hope that you'll share it with others. And so when we launch tomorrow, it will be at 9 o'clock Eastern time, right after the morning cuppa. I want you to just really feel the energy. I'm sorry, it's going to be at 11 o'clock your time, 9 o'clock my time. These time zone things are really screwing me up. 11 o'clock your time. I would appreciate if you're going to purchase the book to do it that day, do it tomorrow, because that puts it in front of more people. The more purchases there are, the more people that Amazon shows it to and says, hey, this book's kind of hot right now. Go look at it. So if you are planning on purchasing the book, whether in the Kindle version or the paperback, either one, it just puts it higher on the list for people to look at when they go looking for something like angels or messages or channeling, and they'll be seeing it. So yes, Catherine, I'm getting there. Sorry, I had to talk about the book for a minute. I have your card. All right, so Bob says he loves you all and thank you for the wishes. Oh, beautiful. And Kathy Han, midnight calls and dawn arises on Earth Day. It is perfect, isn't it? Yeah, I so love it. I can't get over how beautifully it turned out. But that's the angels doing. All I did was scribe it. I just wrote it down. All right, so Catherine Kovacs, your card is Sisters of the Horse. Sisters in spirit, aligned to the spirit of the horse. It is a deep connection. You can feel this connection, safe, opening of heart to heart, a moving, living, breathing flow back and forth, grounded in trust, love, and openness. Connection is a blessing with new friends, old friends, family, people you trust. To let connection in, you must invite it. If you feel that urge to know more of someone, imagine your heart opening ever so invitingly. Start the flow. So when you get a nudge to talk to somebody, to connect with somebody, um, follow that, follow the nudge. And, I teach people when you're meeting a stranger, it's always good to smile. They won't be a stranger very long if you share from your heart, if you share love, you share your spirits, your soul spirit energy, and you just smile at them and pay attention and listen to what they have to say. So if you're nudged to connect with someone, there's a reason for that. And we don't stay strangers very long. So Sisters of the Horse. I love that for you, Catherine. And I lost my pen somewhere along the way. And Auntie Jean says, when you just open the book based on last year's, you usually get the message you need. I love that you put the list in, though. Thank you. I've already ordered the Kindle, but can't wait to hold magic in my hands. Oh, thank you, Auntie Jean. Yeah, I had revised the cover because it wasn't quite right. So I get the new one tomorrow to make sure that it is exactly the way it needs to be, which I think the angels helped me to get that corrected. All right, Julie Kiss, it is your moment, girl, for a card. And thank you, Julie, for being with us today. How are you doing, Julie? Give us an update. Is PT helping with your arm and your hand? I really, really pray every day for you and pray for a miracle to happen. The cards just went overboard. And that's okay too. So, Julie, your message is the Ghost Dancer. Ghost Dancer brings the wisdom of your ancestors to bear. Knowledge ingrained over the centuries that is inherent in your soul. In glimpses of relations past, ponder their perspective and seek their wisdom. These lessons are not to be found at the surface. You must listen deep within, in peaceful, quiet pondering, in solitude of nature, in the songs of the birds, in the breath of a horse, in the leaves of a tree. It is here that Ghost Dancer delivers those voices of wisdom. Listen, embody, feel, for it is your guide today. So, Julie, as you get out in nature, and I know that you're back in upstate New York, so I know there's lots of nature around you. Just listen. Listen to the trees. The trees have so much wisdom for us. The trees help us to understand things more fully. I love this message for you. And I love that also nature is so healing. You know, If we give it a chance, nature will help us to heal anything in our lives, anything, no matter what that is. We have that healing power within us, and it's activated the more that we go deeper into our soul, and the more we go deeper into things like nature and meditation and the knowledge that we are all one and we're all powerful. So I just feel a lot of healing coming to you. And I think this card really exemplifies that. So get out there more, get grounded, and feel the love energy flowing into you and through you and coursing into whatever is not working correctly in your body. Just let those cells be rejuvenated and repaired. So, beautiful message for you today, Julie. Thank you for being here. I see our Robin just came in. All right, so let's get a message for Joanne, first of all. And thank you, Joanne, for being here. Let's see what your message is from the angels. And Julie says, yes, we are opening up Count Kiss next weekend, getting back in nature. Nature is going to be your healer. That's what I'm hearing. And Julie, I don't know if you have had time to watch that documentary, The Inside Effects, but it's very profound, very eye-opening, and I think it will help you to understand, help all of us to understand how to heal, how to do our own internal healing for all parts of us, the spiritual, the mental, the emotional, and the physical. I'm sorry, the spiritual. All right, Joanne, you have Dancing on the Edge. Shine the spotlight onto the world before you. Dance on the edge and feel your inner strength as you step beyond a world of comfort. Break through to new realms, unknown realms, and let the power of uncertainty unfold. For today is a day to break through the boundaries, real or imagined. Today is a day to dance in the new possibilities that unfold when you expand your horizons. Leaping with faith into this unknown, knowing that the landing might be a bit bumpy, but more importantly, knowing that you will find your footing and each step will become stronger. For this is about taking risk, a risk that will feed your body with invigoration, engaging the very being of your nerve endings. Feel the electricity of this energy and embrace it. Feed it with the grounding of the earth and know that it will move you into a bigger world with more possibilities. Take a chance on this day. Push the boundaries before you further. Live fully into your world as it expands. You know, Joanne, I so love this message for you. And I think last week, if I'm remembering, last week you got a message about something new coming in, something new happening. And then this is talking about expansion and breaking through your boundaries and letting that risk that you're going to take really expand you in a bigger way. So take the risk, break through your comfort zone, and step into that magnificence because it's powerful and it's going to be extremely expansive, is what I hear. There's going to be a lot of newness, a lot of great opportunities that are going to be coming your way. So and it totally resonates. I'm so glad. I'm so happy that you were here with us today. And many, many blessings to you. And we keep you in our prayers every day. Annie 7. Hello, hello, dear Annie. And Grayson. So, Robin, I'm going to get a card for you. And Tammy Fisk. Hello, sweet one. Tammy, I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're all over that nasty, nasty illness that was happening and that you're stronger and stronger every day because we've been praying for that and praying for you to really be the best you can be. So thank you for showing up today. All right. So, Robin, what do you need to know today for your best and highest good? And Joanne is taking a class, Introduction to a Dream, and may expand past that into trying to feel my way through. Yeah, you're exactly where you need to be. You're doing exactly what you need to do because it's being guided by spirit and everything is working perfectly. And Tammy, you're feeling much better. Oh, I'm so glad. So happy to hear that. All right, Robin, Twilight Vision. The lightning bugs at twilight softly glow in the night, providing glimpses into the wonders of the world. In the early eve, your eye's mind knows how to connect the dots between the darkness and light. See the pathway before you. So too can you apply this to your dreams and hopes. Envision the goals and desired outcomes, seeking the light that shines, glimpses of direction and clarity. Understand that you may not see that which is not lit, but trust in the journey. Carefully draw in the invisible lines with your mind until you can see the full picture. Put in place all that you hope for, dream for, and desire, and breathe belief into that vision, for it is yours to define. I know you live in the country, Robin, so I know you get to see those beautiful stars in all their magnificence. There's nothing like a dark countryside to watch the stars. I know because I grew up in that. I grew up in Kentucky in the mountains. And just being able to look up and see the magnificence of our universe is so beautiful. So they're wanting you to, like Julie, spend more time in nature, spend more time grounding. And as you look at the stars, just connect the dots and ask, what do I need to know right now? What would you have me do, Spirit? Where would you have me go? And the cat has spoken. You're fixing to head back to your other home. Well, I hope that that's a really good adventure for you. And stay in your heart and stay blessed. And let's see, we're going to Annie Banani right now. So Annie 7, thank you for being here. And I hope it all is well in your world. And I hope that Grayson is doing better and better and better every day. All right, so Joanne, you got confirmation. Awesome. All right, so let's see. Annie, what message is for you? You have balance. At least that's your message. The horse pauses from a drink and looks as the moon grows darker. The eclipse casts its glow. The eclipse is created through alignment of the celestial bodies. It's a syzygy. It's time to create alignment in your life with a balance of spirit, body, mind, and emotion. Pause in your day to take wonder in your life, to honor and give gratitude for the good. Hold dear to your heart all that is right, and let the light of goodness lead your way. Beautiful message. So, finding balance, that's a tough one for us humans, isn't it? And especially when you have others that you're responsible for their safekeeping and caregiving. So finding that balance so that you also, Annie, can take care of yourself, that it's not just about who you are responsible for taking care of and being there for. Be there for yourself, and that's part of that balance. So look at how you are maybe not taking enough time for you to develop and grow in your spirit. And take those moments every day. Go outside and ground in nature. Stand by that tree and give it a hug. And just really find that centeredness that's needed to have balance in your life. It's coming. It is coming. You're doing a great job. You're an amazing parent. And thank you for being a part of our P family. Thank you for all of the encouragement that you give to everybody. I've noticed that about you, and I love you for that. You just lift up every one of us, and so appreciated. You are so loved. Love yourself that same way. And you love it. Awesome, Annie. And oh, Grayson's coming back today. He's with his dad. Okay. Well, then you have time today, don't you, to ground and balance your energy before he gets there. And Robin says, yes, ma'am, very thankful and blessed. Thank you. You do so much with blessings. And yes to the cat and to moms. Yeah. We are family, Annie. That's what's so beautiful about this group. We are family. All right. I have one more, and that is our Tammy. And then I'll pull up our Sunday Come to Meeting song. Let me go ahead while I'm getting Tammy's card. I'm going to go ahead and find that on YouTube so I can play it for all of us as we do our prayers. So start thinking about what it is that you want to put into the prayer circle. If it's yourself, if it's a loved one, if it's a place in the world, whatever that looks like for you, go ahead and type in the comments if there's something you want to share for us to pray about. And I'm getting to the video. At least I thought it was. There it is. Okay, Tammy, your Fisk. Yeah, your Tammy Fisk. Your card is Wisdom of the Ancestors. In the dark of a crescent moon, a horse moves steadily through the night, over rocks and trails and mountain tops, despite the darkness, finding light in his inner instincts to take him to his morning destination. It's a wisdom ingrained from his ancestors who walked before him. Ancient paths of those who walked before you can lead you through any darkness. Tap into your wisdom of your ancestors and allow your soul to radiate the way. Consider what messages they might bring to you. Connect to your inner wisdom, and you will know which path to take. The daylight always follows darkness. There you go, Tammy. You've been through a dark spell. You've been through a physical illness. And I know that you deal a lot with stress. So just know that there is a light shining on you. And through any of that darkness, there's always an end to the darkness. There's always light shining ahead of you. So I love that message for you. Well, hello, Lori Ann. I'd love to have a card on your mother's vase that was taken. Okay. I can pull you a card from our deck that I work with, honey, but yeah, I'd have to really sit with that energy to see if there's something that comes up about that. You're so welcome, Tammy. So let me pull one for Lori, and then I'll pull one for myself, and then we'll get into our prayer time today. All right. So for Lori, I have Dawn Dreamers. Through the mist of the early morning light, secrets are shared. Dawn dreamers whisper. There's a message to hear. New possibilities are on the horizon. Close your eyes. Consider the colors you see. Feel the groundedness that Mother Earth provides you. Today is a day begun in peacefulness. Let that feeling carry you through your day. Glimpses of new paths are on the horizon. This is the birthplace of unfolding opportunities. Your seeds of life have been planted. You only need to nurture these budding dreams. Take time to live in these possibilities today. Acknowledge them, write them down. Paint the pictures and envision where these dreams will take you. Dreams are your gift. So, what I'm getting from that is you're seeking an answer to something that has happened. In your dream time, you will get the answers. And what I do, and what's worked for many, many people, is before you actually fall asleep, just ask the question that you want answered. Ask for that answer to be revealed and ask for it to come to your memory when you wake up. So if you have a paper beside of your bed, when you wake up, see what the dream told you. Where did it lead you to? Your subconscious knows all that's going on in your life. So allow it to answer the question for you. The answer will show up in your dream time. And that's your message from the angels today. All right. So the last card for me, and hopefully you all are putting in your prayer request. Andrea, prayers for my best friend Kathy. And yes, absolutely. I need to add her to the Peapod prayer list. And I will remember to do that after this ends today. So there we go. Type in your prayer requests. You're so welcome, Lori. So do the dream journaling because that's going to lead you to what you need to know. So my card, and anybody else that watches this later that didn't get an opportunity to have one drawn, is the herd. The strength of family comes in numbers. Take time to share in your strengths and honor the power of the shared strength of your herd. Within a herd, every member brings a gift and has a role. Some keep a watchful eye, some move the herd into action, others bring balance and meditation. Consider your role in the family. Consider the others' roles. Who needs strength today? Who needs support? Share in the safety of many. Open your heart to care. Isn't that our family? Isn't that our angelic river family? We are the herd. Yes, Kathy, we are the herd. And wow, how beautiful that this card came up for me because that's how I feel. That's how I feel. If you read the blog that was written last night from the angels, it was my last night sitting with the angels here in this home. I do it every night, but they were very, very present last night. And if you read that blog, you'll understand more about how my heart is touched no matter where I go. And the title is called Home. But when I sat with Ruth Anderson in meditation this morning, I heard to change it to Soul Home. So I hope you'll go read it. It's on angelspeakers.com and it's the most current blog that's on there. And it really does speak about this, about how when I come to visit any of you or any place that I travel through this Peace on Earth tour, it feels like home. And I have said that many times over the last few years. It just feels like coming home. And they gave an explanation for that. So I hope you'll go read it. All right, so let's go into our hearts. Any other prayer requests, please keep my family in your prayers. My brother-in-law, Tim, who I think is still in the hospital. I haven't gotten an update there. But just hold each other. Whatever your prayer request is, whatever needs to come forth, just hold that in your heart. And all of those that are on our prayer list, as we go into Come to Inner Peace. Yes, I understood what you meant, Kathy. And yes, you are my family. I love you all so very much. All right, so keep adding your prayer requests if you have some that need to be paid attention to.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river. Get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. Oh, you're broken and you're shattered at the point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river where you will find peace. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh yeah, I will fight. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. I will fight. So come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
Come to the water where everyone, everywhere is valued, seen, and treated equally and just. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. Come to the water where peace is freedom from fear, the truth that aligns us with our higher self, the lightness of being at oneness with existence, flowing with the highest frequencies of the universe. Freedom, beauty, grace, joy, and harmony with life. Where peace, like a river, is following its natural flow, and we allow it to happen without interference. Where we accept the energy of love. Come to the water. Come, find peace. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you to all who showed up today for each other. I love you so much. Thank you for being in my life, for being in my herd. And I love that we're a herd together. The herd that prays together stays together, and that's exactly what we do every day. But we also do something else. We also love on each other. We show love and gratitude to each other. And that's what I love about this group. You have no problem at all showing love. And we have our Leo getting ready to sing us out of here. So thank you, Leo, for that beautiful song. And so y'all know what to do, and you're already doing it. Thank you, Kathy Han, for starting us out. Thank you. I love you. Cup full of joy. I hope you got your cup filled with joy today. Mine certainly is. We are the herd, right, Jean? Cup full of joy. Accept, align, allow. All right, y'all gonna help Leo? He's almost at the end of the song. There you go, Auntie Jean. Giving him a big woo. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. I love you so very, very much. It's such a blessing to be a part of this family, to know that no matter what, we can always count on each other. We can always come here to be lifted up, to let our burden be a little bit lighter because we're all sharing it. So stay in your hearts, everyone. Stay blessed. And I'll see you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. And don't forget, 11 o'clock Eastern Time, we're going to launch the book. I will be on with Dr. Ruth Anderson. I'll probably be going and doing a few short lives on my own as well throughout the day and maybe even later today to just encourage people to look at it and see if it's something that resonates with you. And if you want to purchase it for yourself or tell other people about it. Midnight Calls and Dawn Arises. It is a year's worth of angel messages. It's a pretty thick book. It is big because the messages are big. But it's not just angel messages. In the back of the book are resources to help with things like grief or depression or domestic abuse or human trafficking. So if you don't get it for anything else, it's a great resource book to help others and to give you inspiration. I love you. I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye, everyone.